Good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, again, whatever time it is. Today is day 4 of the cabbage soup diet. I want to thank you again for watching Frankie's vlog of our weight loss journey. And I'm saying our because I'm not doing the diet by myself. You just see me, but my daughter is doing the diet with me. She's 18 and she's been having great success as well. Um, um, one of the sisters from our church also is doing the diet, and she's been doing great as well. And so we've been working out. And there's a couple of things I wanted to be able to talk about. First, I want to talk about what kind of day I had today. Today was a decent day. We're on day 4 of the cabbage soup diet. So that means that today we were only allowed to eat up to 8 bananas. Um, um, and all the skim milk that we want to drink, as well as our cabbage soup. Well, I haven't had any cabbage soup for today yet, and it's only about 1:30, so it's early today. But I did what I said I was going to do in the previous video, and I did take the bananas and the milk, and I did some crushed ice. And I'm going to be honest, I did use like 4 Splenda. It was about 4 cups of milk, 2 bananas, because we can have up to 8. 4 cups of milk, 2 bananas. I did drop a little dash of vanilla in it, and about 4 packets of Splenda because I was afraid it wasn't just gonna, have enough sweetness. And I did use the skim milk. And I have to be honest, I haven't really been that hungry today. And again, I haven't had the cabbage soup yet for today. I need to eat the cabbage soup. But like I was saying earlier, you just get tired of eating the cabbage soup. And even though it's seasoned well and you have other vegetables in it or whatever, it's just not that tasty, having to eat it over and over again. Now, I want to talk about me using the Splenda in the drink. I used some crushed ice, and I used the blender, and I blended it up. So I had like that, had that for breakfast this morning. And it was really tasty. But the problem with that is, and I just want to tell you that for future reference, the problem with that is that should you decide to make big batches of it, the bananas don't really set well once you try to put it in the freezer to keep it nice and frosty, and it freezes very fast. So when I took it back out of the freezer, earlier, like a little bit before lunchtime today, it just really, it wasn't too good. So I would advise against freezing it and making big batches. Make it 1 batch at a time. So if you want to do, you can have up to 8 bananas. So take 1 banana, use the milk and a little bit of crushed ice, and do it as a on an as needed basis as much as you're going to make. So if you're going to make it and eat it right, drink it right then I would suggest that. But other than that, I wouldn't do it, because it just, when I tasted it after I took it out of the freezer and let it thaw out for a few minutes, it just, the idea of bananas that have been, pureed in it just didn't do right. So I just gave that up. So, needless to say, I poured an entire batch of milk and bananas and ice or whatever down the sink. And, I wasn't really too happy about that. But anyway, I want to talk about our gym yesterday. I told you guys yesterday that I was on my way to the gym. We was going to go to the gym yesterday afternoon, and we went. I did a little switch up on my cardio. I usually would get on the treadmill. And the treadmill that I use at the gym is it's a different kind of treadmill. It's one of those that has the wood planks. It's simulated anyway, like wood planks, so that you're actually walking on wood. So it gives you a little bit of inertia, as you are. It's causing extra friction as you're doing your walk and your jog or whatever. So I ran a little while. And I was doing some reading on some exercises and things like that would work. And yesterday, instead of me doing my half an hour to an hour workout, I opted for a 15-minute workout on a 3% incline. And the speed was it was 3 and 3. So it was like 3.0 was the speed on the treadmill, as well as it was a 3% incline. And so that kept me pretty steady for 15 minutes of exercise. I did that. And then after that, I got off and did some, I tried to do some exercises for flattening your belly, because that's really my issue. I'm really not trying to lose a whole lot of weight. My goal in the beginning is 50 pounds. Um, and I did tell you my starting weight was 254. And I'm really not trying to get down to a size 12. That's too little for me. My bone structure is just not going to agree with that. And I'm happy, with a little bit of, a couple of bumps and curves here. So, and I think that that actually is complimentary, and I look healthy. So I just really that's what I want to do. I want to just be healthy. I don't want to, um, you know, get out there and be skinny. That's just not for me. So anyway, and I think that that's what you have to do. You have to keep your goals in mind. Do not allow somebody else's goals become your goals. You know what it is for you and what it takes for you to be healthy and what you need to do. And so I just want to encourage you that if you know that you have a good 50 pounds or 100 pounds, even if it's just 10 pounds that you want to get off, set your own goals and stick to your goals, so that you can, be a healthier you, a better you. So anyway, back to the gym, because you as you notice when you watch these videos, I just start talking like you're really actually sitting here with me and I'm having this conversation. So anyway, I went to the gym on yesterday. We did our workout. I did some crunches. I tried to do some stomach crunches. Very painful. Very painful. I did some exercises on my arm, and I'm doing pretty good. I can see the work on my arms now. This is like really serious. This is ugly. I'm not going to wave it because that's just a bit much. But this is really starting to loosen up now on my arms, and the extra skin is starting to hang on my arms here. I really have been working out. Even sometimes when I get on the treadmill, I would just use weights. I would get a 5-pound weight. I started out with a 2-pound weight when I first started the exercising because I had been so, out of shape. So I started with 5-pound weights and just lifting the weights, even getting them above your head and doing them behind your head like this, and bringing your arms straight out and bringing them in like this, and then turning your hands down with the weights in your hand and your arms to your side, and just, lifting your arms up and down and doing, several repetitions of that. That is really going to work wonders on your arms. I am seeing it for myself. It's really beginning to work. And, I've been working hard. So, and I really want to also speak to, some people think, you just can't do all these fad diets because the fad diets don't work and it's just burning up your muscle and, different things like that. I have done a lot of research on this, and yes, I am becoming a guinea pig for others so that you can see what works and what doesn't work. Yes, I can Google it, but I would much rather do it myself. I'm an experiential type of person, so that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. And on top of that, they are working, and I'm being sensible about it because I understand, this is not the whole diet that I'm doing. As I'm doing these vlogs, you're going to see that I'm switching things up, and we're not doing the same thing over and over again. We are going to go back to eating sensibly. And I will tell you what my diet is and what I'm eating during the day and different things of that nature, and what the weight loss looks like and all those things. But I want you to be able to know that sometimes, desperate times call for desperate measures. And that's what it was. I was really just, and I am doing some drastic things because for me, who sometimes I fast because I'm a believer, and I believe in Jesus and I love the Lord, and so sometimes I fast. So really what I'm doing with the dieting is really just is about the same as going on a fast. So chalk it up as a fast, and dedicate your time to really seeking the Lord, and it comes together. So but on another note, I weighed myself on yesterday. And our last count, when I was telling you I had lost 15 pounds, had lost 15 pounds. So as of yesterday, I've lost another 2 pounds. So now I am down to 239.6 pounds. 239.6. So I'm really excited about that because I know that it's not just a water weight that I'm losing, because I'm getting in the gym at least 3 to 4 days a week and working hard. Normally we sometimes we do Zumba. I'm not a Zumba fanatic, but I will get in there sometimes to do Zumba, and then after Zumba I will get on a treadmill and do the treadmill for another half an hour or something like that, because I believe that I do have to work hard, because it's just my determination. I have to get this weight down. I got to get down to at least 200 pounds. So we're down to 239.6, and I'm excited about that. Now, before I run out of time, I want to tell you about some things that I have been reading about today. And just in case you guys go into your supermarket today, and today is the 14th of October. So in the supermarket, you will see Women's World magazine, and they have a thing on here about South Beach Supercharged. Now, I was doing some research on yesterday, and as I'm dieting, I'm going to be doing a lot of research. But I was doing some research on the South Beach diet. But inside, and I think this is page 18 and 19. On pages 18 and 19, they have all of these delicious meals that you can eat, good ideas about how to fight carbs, and different things like that. Some information on antioxidants and how they, counteract fats in your body. And different ways that you can, different meals that you can use. They have the recipes in here for meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. And South Beach diet, you can eat chocolate. So, I'm going to try this, right? Because I love chocolate. So, I'm going to hand me some of this. So, when we finish the cabbage diet, which is what we normally do, is I've been doing the diet over the past month. We do a diet, then we take some time off and eat sensibly. And then after we eat sensibly, we go back into our we go back into another diet, okay? And so I think South Beach is going to be the next thing that we're going to do, okay? All right, now I got 2 more minutes, and then I'm going to get finished. All right, 2 more minutes, and I'm going to be finished, okay? And then also in that same magazine, y'all can't see, but my husband's in the background acting up. So that's what the problem is. I'm laughing at him. Also in the magazine, this is page, what page is this? 28 and 29. Okay, they have some Italian recipes. I love Italian food. Ugh. I told you I didn't gain this weight overnight. I like to eat, and I'm sure some of you like to eat too. I used to just blame it all on pregnancy. I did have babies, and my babies, the baby weight was hard to come off. But I'm trying to tell you, I come from a family that we like to cook and like to eat. Okay, now anyway, in the magazine, page 28 and 29. They have some Italian recipes, but it's the light, they put a healthy twist on the Italian recipes, so you can check them out. They got roast chicken scampi, shrimp tilapia oreganata. I don't like tilapia. Tilapia tastes like dirt to me, and it's kind of like catfish. It's a bottom feeder. I don't like those kind of fish, so I won't eat that. I might eat the shrimp. That's an oxymoron. I know, for those of you who know that shrimp are bottom feeders too, but it doesn't taste like dirt. So I can eat the shrimp, but I can't eat the tilapia. Anyway, then they also have eggplant rollatini, parmesan, vegetable lasagna made with whole wheat pasta. Here's a thought. Spaghetti and turkey meatballs. Okay, I just need to show you this picture because this looks so good. Look at that. Can you see that? Look at those meatballs. I'm trying to tell you. Anyway, so pick up the magazine. I'm not trying to do a commercial for them, but I'm trying to tell you it's got some good stuff in here. Go to southbeach.com. Look at some of the stuff. I think it's southbeachdiet.com. Go and check them out and see what stuff you see on there that is good for you. Post your comments. I'm on Facebook. I'm posting this stuff on Facebook. Posting it's on YouTube. These videos are on YouTube. So go to YouTube. I made a whole channel just specifically for the dieting information here on YouTube. So in addition to the church videos, there are videos on here just strictly for weight loss. There's a whole weight loss channel. And so if you click on my name, which is Spirit of Deborah, on YouTube, and you look up our videos or whatever, you'll be able to see all of our stuff. So you'll be able to see the church videos and the weight loss videos. So I just want to encourage you, do your diet, take your vitamins. Okay, did I say that in the last video? Take your vitamins. You need your supplements. Take your vitamins. Iron, if you're on low, if you have low iron, you have issues, it's going to mess, ladies, it's going to mess with your menses if your iron is low, especially if you're cutting calories and you're not eating all the food that you normally would eat. Your body starts going through changes. So do take your supplements. Go to the gym, do your workouts at the gym. Do not rely on the diet itself to do the work for you. You still have to do the work, okay? So I want to make sure that you understand the balance, okay? And on top of that, I love you guys. Have a great day. And remember, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens